Good morning, everyone. My name is Paige Mawson. I'm a Heschel graduate myself, and my little brother Elijah is among one of the graduates today. I have had the privilege of getting to know many of you over the years, and I have been consistently impressed by your poise, curiosity, manners, and integrity. I know very well the host of emotions you may be feeling today as you think about graduating from Heschel. Some trepidation, sadness, and nostalgia, all mingling with an undercurrent of excitement about what lies ahead. For me, imagining a life beyond is akin to staring into an abyss. Whether it was a life beyond Heschel, high school, or presently as I look to a life beyond my undergrad, imagining a life beyond never stops feeling like the approach of a precipice that draws nearer without consent or invitation. While I have yet to find a way to mitigate the ever-forward march of time, and with it the approaches of new phases or new beginnings, I have found that the way to overcome any lingering doubts is to proceed without a plan, and to revel in the unraveling of the future as it arrives. As this unfurling life beyond approaches, it may well be a pertinent moment to reflect upon the education you have received here at Heschel, and how I hope you will lean upon it in order to mold the future that you will each help to make. Heschel gave me a malleability of thinking that has allowed me to appreciate that sometimes there are no answers at all, but that does not mean that I should ever stop asking questions. You have learned to read carefully and critically, to find ways of living and being in ancient texts, wisdoms from times and from people that you have never known. You have learned to be incredulous and analytical, appreciating the wonderful interconnectedness of our complex world, and recognizing that seeking to separate your creativity from your faculty of critical thought is a fool's errand. You assume a tremendous role as you step past the precipice into your life beyond Heschel, because the future, be it of Judaism, of the environment, of science, of peace, and of war, is not a poetic abstraction. It's a tangible reality that is possessed by each of you, individually and collectively. It is not your parents' future, nor your teachers that looms in that life beyond. It is yours. It belongs to you and those who are younger. It depends on your vision and drive. You will be the voices for what is just, what is ethical. You will be the defenders of difference, the celebrators of histories, and the solemn reflectors on the past. And so I urge you to be open to the opportunities and challenges that you may face. They will lead you to some unexpected, but almost always fascinating places. I implore you to remember to look at the world around you as that wonderfully complex entanglement of science and art and everything in between. To deny the separation of means and ends, instead collapsing them together, so that the means of doing something, the practice of doing, becomes the end in itself. In this way, you will also endeavor to never lose sight of the forest for looking at the trees. It has been an honor to speak to you all today, just as it has been an honor, and indeed a privilege, to be a part of this community for the duration of my 20 years. Thank you.